If you want something, if you're hungry, go out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to get you to where you want to be. It's your life. Don't let anyone fucking tell you how you need to do shit. Because if you want, you can go the long route and take fucking 10 years, or you can skip it and fucking get out of your comfort zone, build your audience by doing shit a little bit different. And if you look at my content from all my social media platforms, I'm doing different shit all over the place. I'm Luke, and you're listening to the Luke Mind Power Podcast. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another fantastic opportunity for you to grow, for you to transform your life, for you to motivate yourself, or I'm going to motivate you more so, inspire yourself to keep pushing forward, to follow your dreams, to never give up, because the only thing that's stopping you from living your dreams and living your best life is yourself. There's no one else. And through this episode, I'm going to help you to make sure that you get yourself to that level of self-awareness so that you can figure out what it is that's blocking you, stopping you. Because, I know that it's you that has to take the action. You're the one that has to get yourself to where you're supposed to be to live your freaking dreams, no one else. There's always things that have happened, or you've got yourself into some sort of relationship, or maybe a job, or whatever it is, in your life, where you may be the one that's in your own way. Or, you need to create a plan. You need to create some sort of vision, some sort of mindset, something that has to be adjusted or changed. And, there's no other time like the present moment right now where, you can reflect, you can sit in this space, you can listen to this podcast wherever you are, at the gym or on the train or in your car. If you've been listening to the podcast for quite some time, then, you should already be ready. You're soaking in this energy, you're soaking in this positive energy. That's the only kind of energy that I project towards anyone who is paying attention to this transmission right now. Because if you want to live a positive life, if you want to get positive results in your life, then you've got to surround yourself with more positive energy. And I'll tell you that when I first started this journey, this is definitely one of the challenges that I went through, was basically having that positive environment. And it's like, well, if you don't have any positive people around you, how do you create a positive environment? A lot of people are like, I don't have any successful people. Well, I didn't either. I had to, embrace the journey of solitude. I had to, listen to podcasts. I had to start fueling myself with positive information, because, not everybody was born into a wealthy family. Not everybody was born into success. And this is definitely one of the challenges for many of us, to like break free, financial freedom, you know what I mean? Like to be able to do what you want when you want, and having abundance gives you options, gives you more options. You're able to make better choices for yourself. You're not under as much pressure or stress, even though success does require you to go through experiences that are pressure. There's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of stress they have to deal with, but that's the same shit as life itself. There's relationships, there's experiences, there's work, there's daily things that you need to go through all the time, and that's fucking pressure. So don't discount yourself or eliminate yourself all of a sudden, because you're going to say, but if I'm going to become a better version, or if I'm going to make more money, that means, like Notorious B.I.G. says, more money, more problems. But the truth is, everyone's got fucking problems. There's always going to be shit to deal with. You know what I mean? It's whether you're successful or whether you're fucking living at this level of life. You still got to deal with shit. Still got to deal with problems. Problems are a sign of life. The only people that don't have problems are the people that are dead. And I think the biggest problem is most people think that we shouldn't have problems. And the truth is, it's part of the journey, man. So decide, like, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to live a life where, you're attracting abundance because you're becoming more? And if you become more, you can have more. And it's not about having more necessarily, because you don't want to get attached to the external world to feel like you're enough. But it's about your conscious expansion. It's about you discovering your gifts. It's about you taking action and getting out of your comfort zone and really exploring yourself. I swear, I remember this one time when I was fucking high off my fucking head, and I think it was ecstasy or MDMA or some sort of fucking drugs that I had when I went out and fucking partied with my friends. And I remember being in this fucking house, and one of my friends was like, explore yourself, Luke. Literally, this is like when I was 25. Explore yourself, Luke. I remember this, man. It's stuck with me this whole time, because this is one of the things that we have to give ourselves the chance. Give yourself the chance to explore yourself. If we don't surround ourselves with the right energy, the right people, get yourself into communities, positive communities, get yourself into a coaching program, get yourself around people that are successful, get yourself in different experiences, travel, get out of your comfort zone, stop doing the same shit, expecting different results, stop living in the same place, thinking that life is just going to get better and better and better. It doesn't get better by chance. It gets better because you decide to make different choices. And this is part of the process. It's a lot of action. Like, you guys are listening to the Luke Mind Power podcast. What is required for my podcast to expand and grow? It requires me to be consistent, to take action. I could have easily made two choices. I had two choices before I switched on to record this podcast: do it later or do it now. And that's exactly the choices that you have, like taking care of your health, right? Like exercising, for example. Do it now or do it tomorrow. And you've got the choices every day, whatever that is for you, man. And we can be our own worst enemy, or we can take action. And I tell you, man, once you start taking action, you build a little bit of momentum. That's why I say, man, so many people, I've heard this since I've been, working, with so many people from all around the world, coaching. I've heard so many people say, I've done programs in the past, but I never get the results. Or after I finish it, then I just go back to the old version of me. Your success requires repetition. I heard this early on when I started this journey. Tony Robbins: repetition is the mother of skill. It's your responsibility to be consistent with what you learn, okay? If you're learning about having a positive mindset, if you're learning about having a healthy lifestyle, if you're learning about going and exercising and, training your body, well, that's not going to freaking evolve by itself. Whatever that skill is for you, like, there's a skill in every single craft, whatever that is. Maybe it's modeling, maybe it's fucking having a business, maybe, it's being good at maths. Like, anything that you want requires repetition. In order for you to condition yourself and program yourself in that way, it requires you to go over and 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 over again. Like, I think about my content on all my social platforms, especially my dancing. There's never a time where I sit there and go, oh, fucking hell, man, I couldn't be bothered doing another dance. Shit, man. Like, no, I'm passionate about it. I love fucking dancing. If I find a new tune, man, I press play and I listen to the beat and I'm just like excited because I can't wait to dance to it. Especially like social media now, guys. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make excuses. And I'm going to take you down a little bit of a journey to give you that inspiration, especially if you're on social media, or if you're trying to build a business, or if you're trying to build an audience on social media. You got to get creative, and you got to maximize your time. Because, like, I'll tell you my secrets, because what I've done is I've taken a shortcut. Okay. And you got to be hungry. Like Les Brown says, you got to be hungry. If you're not hungry, you're going to take you fucking 10 years instead of 3. You know what I'm saying? So if you're listening right now, if you've got an online business, if you've got your speaker, coach, whatever, consultant, you're marketing some product or something like that, you want to build an audience, you want to build community, for example. Because, look, to be honest, I know that there's so many people out there that say, you don't need an audience to market or to sell. And in a lot of cases, I know that's true. You don't need 500,000 followers, but for me, this is just my calling. Yes, my numbers expand. Yes, my followers go up on all my platforms consistently, simply because I just keep posting. It's part of, like, it's a positive addiction that I have. Like, I was talking to, one of my clients today in our group coaching program, and she was sharing that, she used to be an addict, which, same thing. I used to say I used to be addicted to cocaine. I would definitely say I was addicted somewhat to alcohol, And so when I heard her say that, it reminded me, because I went to Alcoholics Anonymous one time just to check it out. I wanted to see what it was all about. I'm there and everybody's saying, hi, I'm John, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Peter, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Julie, and I'm an alcoholic. And it came to me, and I was like, yeah, hi, I'm Luke, and I used to have a drinking problem. Why do you think I said that? Like, I'm so aware of words. One of the 4 agreements says you can use your words for black magic or you can use your words to create magic. So the purpose of why I'm sharing this with you is to help you become aware of the power of your words. If you keep saying that you are something, you will become it because your mind is listening. Your mind doesn't know the difference. You keep saying, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Why do you think that people that go through toxic relationships, shit fucking relationships, and that other person keeps saying, you're a piece of shit. You're a fucking idiot. You're stupid. You could never have anybody else. I'm the best you're ever going to get. And you continuously over 10 years or 5 years or however it is long that you're in this fucking shit relationship of someone bringing you down continuously saying that you are worthless, you're not enough, you're stupid, you're good for nothing, blah, 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 all this crap. And then after fucking a certain amount of time, what happens? You start to question yourself whether or not you're fucking stupid or not. You start to believe it. Maybe I am stupid. Maybe they're right. So your mind is being conditioned by some information, which is just noise. The same shit. Hi, I'm John and I'm an alcoholic. What did your mind just hear? Your mind just heard, I'm an alcoholic. Or I'm an addict. I'm an addict. I'm an addict to motivation. I'm an addict to becoming a better version of myself. That's what's healthy to fucking say, because it's good to say that you're addicted to something that you're inspired by, that helps you become a better version of yourself. That's good for your fucking mental health, for your spiritual health, your emotional health, your physical health. That's a good thing. You know, I'm addicted to going to bed on time. I'm addicted to journaling. I'm addicted to fucking eating healthy. I'm addicted to speaking positive words into my life every single day. So just be conscious of that. And I had to pull my one of my clients up. I was like, don't say that shit, man. Don't say I'm an addict, because you're not. I used to be. Change the wording, bro. But that was something that I became aware of straight away. I'm not fucking alcoholic. I fucking used to drink a lot. I used to say that, I was addicted to that shit. So reframe your words, man, because you become everything you speak. Very, very fucking important for you to understand, because you're the one that's conditioning yourself all the time. And I'm on repeat right now because I've said this in the past. If you listen to my podcast, you'll hear me talk about this shit. I have to keep reminding you. Plus, there's always new people that are listening as well. So, this is probably, for some of you, this is the first time you've heard this shit. So it's my responsibility to help you become aware of how you talk to yourself and how your mind is always paying attention to the conversation that you're having. But I'm going back to this whole social media stuff. I just want to share with you a little bit of stuff about, my journey on social media, and you got to be able to get out of your comfort zone, try new shit, take risks. And, for me as a speaker, and what I see out there on social media, and people who are motivational speakers or coaches or whatever, sharing their story, sharing their message, it is very, very challenging out there. And it's very easy for you to start taking action, for you to post your content, especially in the first couple years. In the first couple years, as someone who's just sharing a story, sharing a message, it is very, very hard to get a lot of followers, a big audience onto you. You take action. You have to want it. You have to fucking be hungry. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes. Not everybody has to go this path, but this is what I did, and this is what worked for me. And if you so decide to get out of your comfort zone and take some risks and fucking push your limits, you'd be surprised at what you can achieve. Okay, but not everybody is going to do this, and everybody has their own way. And I'm not here to tell you fucking how to do things. I'm just helping you become aware of what's possible, what you can do. Okay, so let me share with you how I did it. You take action from either desperation or inspiration, or both. I went through a shit journey where I got scammed over $100,000. So what happened? I went into desperation. I was like, fuck, I've got no money left. I'm screwed. So what am I doing? I'm scrolling on TikTok. All of a sudden, I see something funny. And I see this lady, and she's posting content. She's just posting herself looking at the camera with this sound, because this is how TikTok works, right? TikTok works off trending sounds. So and I hope this helps someone. There's got to be someone out there that's listening right now that needs to hear this, that's going to help them catapult their fucking business, their social media journey, their marketing, whatever you're doing on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, all these platforms. So I'm looking at this lady. She's from Florida somewhere. She was a Latina. And so she was sharing Spanish jokes. And this sound on TikTok, she was using this sound. And she was basically not doing anything. She was just looking at the camera with a quote or a joke in Spanish, and she would like literally like just look into the camera with a straight face. No like, just completely straight. No laughing, or she was just serious. But the sound was really, really funny. Like it had this laugh in it, and it had this, it was just a 13-second or 11, 12-second sound, trending sound. And so I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, look at all the views and the comments and the shares. I'm like, fuck, what's she doing? And so I thought to myself, wow, this is real. And then I pressed the sound, and that took me then to all the videos that were using that sound. And this is how, you like, for me, it wasn't about wasting time. I want you to become aware if you're on social media, be conscious. I said this to everyone who I was coaching today as well. I said to my clients, I was like, pay attention to, you're scrolling on social media. Are you scrolling wasting time, or are you researching shit? Are you learning from other people? What are they doing? Like, this is why you can be ignorant if you want, or you can actually pay attention, because the algorithm will show you what's trending. It will show you like what's going viral. I went down this rabbit hole. This is how you go down the rabbit hole of TikTok, And so I hit the trending sound, and it takes me to all the sounds. It takes me to all the videos of that sound. And then I find this dude from Russia who dresses up as an old man, and he dances to this song. And he was like dancing with this selfie stick, as if and basically what he was doing, and if anyone's heard, if you search him up, you'll find him. His name is Dead Patap. Okay. And so basically what he was doing, he was in this room, and he had a ring light, and he was dancing with this selfie stick, and he was pretending like he was dancing by himself in this room, and he was doing this funny dance, sticking his ass out. And then someone was coming from behind him, opened the door, and was like, it was an act, like he was getting caught. And then he turned around like stunned, like, oh my gosh, someone caught me, shit. But the sound coupled with his acting and the whole scenario of like trying to hide in a room with this selfie stick by himself and then turning around and getting caught was hilarious. And there was like, the video went viral, and I found it, and I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, this is so funny. And I was like, I want to do that, So that is what inspired me to create my comedy character, which I ended up calling him Hans, because I was asking my mum, because I got excited when I started making these videos, and I said, Mum, Mum, people are loving this guy. Like, so many comments, so many fucking shares, like, and then it turned into like a character, because I started getting dressed up in these blue shorts and this blue shirt. And then it expanded to like, I saw the red peppers and the lemons hanging in my mum's kitchen, and I got a salad strainer, and I added the peppers and the lemons to the strainer, and then I put it on my hat. I put it on my baseball hat, and I put it on my head. And so this character evolved out of nowhere, because everyone was laughing like this sound, and I was doing these stupid dances, and so it just grew from there, But I had to have the confidence to do that. Or was it desperation? Because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I need to take some action, because I need to grow my account, And if you don't have any followers, well, how are you going to reach people? And I know that some people can say, yeah, you can still reach people, but it's not that easy. Okay. And so for me, that was the start on TikTok of like blowing up, because about a week or two later, as I was posting this content, I woke up in the morning, my niece comes into my room, and it was my niece that filmed this video from me being in the garage. And I was in the corner in the garage with the selfie stick, with the ring light, and I was doing this dance, and she filmed it perfectly. She walked through the back, she came through the back, and she was filming it. And boom, I turned around like I was like startled and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And she woke me up in the morning, and she said, Vujek, she goes, your video has like 2 million views. And I was like, what? And I saw it, and I was like, fuck. And that is where my TikTok account, like my TikTok account now is on 1.1 million. But that blew it up. Like it went to like 100,000. It was just going off, like from 0 to 100,000, like within fucking 24 hours. It was just like bang, you know. And then after that, obviously, I got inspired. I got excited. I was like, "Fuck, this is powerful shit! Like, let's make more content." So I started making content with my dad, and I started doing more and thinking, being more creative, and like, "Oh my gosh, let's do this." And then I got my friends from the gym, and I was going doing content at the gym, and I went to the fucking to the shopping center. I was doing shit there. Then I went to the beach and did content there. So like all this whole journey was actually out of my comfort zone, but it was helping me grow, you know? And so why am I sharing this with you? Because I remember one comment. It's funny because I remember this one comment of a lady that said, I know what you're doing. You're posting comedy to get followers, and then you're going live on Instagram and you're speaking. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was posting comedy, and then I would go live. Because of my views, because of my audience, I was able to reach more people. Because for speaking, I've watched some speakers out there, and it's taken them a fucking 12 months to get 100,000 followers. 12 months of posting like 3 videos a day. It took me a fucking week. You know, before I knew it, I was on fucking 400,000, you know? So the purpose of why I'm sharing this is because you can either go the long route, or you can get out of your comfort zone and start creating content that's actually going to be attractive to people, rather than trying to fucking wing it and waiting for someone to hear your speaking video that eventually goes viral. Because it is not easy to go viral when you're just posting some information. People want to fucking laugh. Comedy, it goes up. Comedy and dancing. Like those are the 2 niches that if you explore and get out of your comfort zone and try, it is a higher probability that you will be able to expand your audience and grow a lot faster. So, you know, and that's the other thing with the dancing as well. You know, I never used to be able to dance to rhythm with the sound, because the only way that I could dance is if I was drunk. You know, I remember going to bars and clubs and shit, and I wouldn't be able to dance unless I had a few drinks first. You know, give me a fucking couple lines of Coke, you know, a few drinks. Hey, now I'm fucking wound up. I'm more confident. You know, now I can dance. Now I can relax. You know what I mean? So, now I can hear the music. Yeah. So now when you go and you watch me dance, you see my dancing videos, I'm naturally high. I've done it so many times, and I've got really good at the synergy, the connection that I have with the sound from the music. I'm so connected and I'm so in flow and I'm in rhythm. If you look at the way that I dance versus the beat of the music, I'm in rhythm. So I want to invite you as well. If you're a dancer, if you're trying to like post content, get in rhythm with the fucking beat, because the energy matches. And when people watch your content, they can see if you're in rhythm or not. And it creates more energy. Like people, like I've seen the countless amount of comments are like, I love your energy, right? But that's just not me dancing. It's also me being in rhythm and sync with the song, with the music. And I don't dance like just like, you know, whatever. I'm fucking going at it, man. I'm high tempo. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to help people feel that you are feeling the fucking vibes of the sound. You know, if you're not feeling it and people can't feel it on the other side, then they're just going to keep scrolling. So that's my advice for you with the dancing and shit. But that's the story behind how I built such a huge following. And then what I was doing on TikTok, every time I started posting content with my dancing, obviously you see me, I add captions, I create engagement, I create a story, I get people to look at it and read it so that they stay longer on my reels, because it's engaging. It's not just me dancing. It's like, oh shit, what's he writing? Oh, I want to read that. And then what I was doing, because I hadn't like cracked the code on Instagram yet, is what I was doing is I was putting a call to action to say, hey, follow me on Instagram. Join us on Instagram. So that was how people were then coming from TikTok to Instagram, until I posted some content on Instagram. And then finally, one of my dancing videos went viral on Instagram. And that's when my Instagram blew up as well. But again, the reason why I'm sharing this is because I will tell you, hands down, and I'm not afraid to say this because I believe if you want something, if you're hungry, go out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to get you to where you want to be. It's your life. Don't let anyone fucking tell you how you need to do shit. Because if you want, you can go the long route and take fucking 10 years, or you can skip it and fucking get out of your comfort zone, build your audience by doing shit a little bit different. And if you look at my content from all my social media platforms, I'm doing different shit all over the place. Okay. And I'm very diverse, multi-talented. Okay. And I'm okay with that. I like to dance. I like to do a bit of comedy. I like to fucking have a bit of stupidity there, right? That's my fucking inner child. I like to have fun. Okay. I'm not here to be all serious and shit. I don't need to fucking sit here and be all professional like some people think I should be. I'm here to fucking express myself, be myself, and I'm here to send a message to you that you can be yourself as well. And you don't have to shrink yourself, and you don't have to limit yourself to, I'm like this, so this is all I can do. No, it's not what all you can do. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And this is like a new world that we're living in. And it's very easy for you to, I know that I'm going to miss out on business opportunities or sponsorships because there's some people probably listen to my podcast and go, I don't like him swearing, or he needs to do it like this, or he's doing too much of this and he needs to change. I'm like, fucking whatever, bro. I'm going to keep doing me, and I will continue to attract the right opportunities that are in alignment with who I am. And this is a part of your journey as well, that you don't want to attract bullshit into your life that isn't in alignment with who you truly are. Be your fucking self, and the right people will gravitate towards you. Whoever's not for you, they can fuck off. That's how it is. Your purpose is not to attract the people that you don't need in your life, that don't resonate with your energy, because not everybody can appreciate your energy. But most importantly, me taking action, getting myself to where I'm at, I had to fucking get out of my comfort zone. I had to fucking start exploring shit and going, okay, what's going to work? And so I fucking cracked it. And so here I am, right? It's like if I didn't go into comedy or do the dancing, man, I would not fucking be here. Like I've watched my David Power Talk, one of my fucking mentors, my friend from New York, motivational speaker. I've watched him post video after video after video after video on TikTok. He's on 200,000 after like a year and a half. And he's fucking done well. For a speaker, his consistency, his dedication, fucking hell, man. I'm proud of him, like I'm like, wow, bro. Like, I don't know if I could have done that with my speaking to get the views that he got. And he's fucking good, man. You know what I mean? But again, I remember him as well, and I love the guy. He told me back in 2021, I remember him saying to me, he goes, Luke, man, he goes, look, he goes, you're a motivational speaker. He goes, you shouldn't be posting like this content. Like you shouldn't be, you gotta like, when people see you, companies see you, like, they're gonna wonder, like, what are you doing? He's dancing, he's doing comedy, he's speaking, like it's gonna confuse people, So with the best intentions, he was trying to guide me in the way that he thought was the right way, And at the time, I kind of took on his advice, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I hear I hear the valid point. And that also happened back in 2018. Someone messaged me on Facebook or whatever when I was doing my speaking program, and they were like, what's your niche? Like, what are you doing? What's your target? Like, what do you want to be known for? At the time, I don't know. I was still early, But when David said that to me, there was a moment there where I could have gone, yeah, you know what? He's right. Maybe I should just stop doing that and only focus on speaking. Guess what I did? You already know. I just kept being myself. I kept doing what I loved. I kept doing what I believed in. And I keep doing what I enjoy doing. Not for the haters, for the people that enjoy what I do. I'm attracting the right energy to me by me being myself. Not by me adjusting myself or dimming my light or fucking turning the volume down. I'm attracting the right energy that's meant for me. I'm attracting the right clients that are meant to work with me, not the wrong clients. I'm attracting the right clients who want to connect with me, who want to be surrounded by my energy and what I've created because it's in alignment with them. I'm not going to make sense to everyone, and I don't need to. Okay. Sometimes I know myself already. I'm too much. I'm too much for some people. Some people's minds cannot even conceive what the fuck I'm talking about, and the energy that I put out. It's fucking too much. It's scary. People run away because it's too powerful. And I get it. It's okay. But guess what? I'm not going to fucking shrink myself. I'm just going to keep showing up. I'm going to be the fucking powerful person that I am. And if you can receive it, maybe not now, maybe in 6 months' time, maybe in 12 months' time, maybe you connected, you were like, I don't know about that. And then 12 months later, you're like, fuck, remember that Luke guy? Fuck, now I get now I'm hearing it, because not everybody can appreciate this level of this vibrational frequency that I'm on, So, but that's okay. It's fine. I'm not going to freaking like calm down and go, hang on, man, what about the people over there? They can't fucking hear you because you're doing this or you're doing that or whatever. It's like, well, their time will come. So that's a little bit of an insight for you. And I hope that it really gives you that extra push and inspiration that you need if you're on this journey of social media or, being your true authentic self, because that's what it's about. It really is. It's about being your true authentic self. How can you be yourself when the whole world is trying to convince you to fit in, to be like other people? And that is where my freedom and liberation is, because I'm just doing me, man. And if you don't like it, it's not my problem, eh? Your opinion of me is none of my business. And that's my message to you, is that other people's opinions of you is none of your business, even your parents. When your parents try to limit you, your friends or your family, people that you love, Les Brown says, the hardest thing to do is to go against your friends, your family, and the people that you love. And it is. It's fucking hard, man. It hurts. It hurts to not be supported. It hurts to not be loved. It hurts to have people that you thought would believe in you, but they don't. And sometimes it's not that they don't believe in you, it's that they don't understand. They've never, ever been able to appreciate your vision, your goals, what you're trying to achieve. They've never been there before. How can they understand it? Of course, they're going to have resistance towards it. But you have to understand it. As long as you understand it, as long as you can appreciate your power, as long as you can appreciate your grand vision, your mind, where you're going, that's the most important thing. But then it hurts because you don't receive what you need and what you desperately want from your people that you love. And that's there's the grief, the separation anxiety of, fuck, they don't get me. And let me tell you, it is not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. You get triggered hard because you're yearning for that support. You're yearning for that love. And that's what I'm saying. The hardest thing to do is to go against, because if someone doesn't believe in you, someone that you love, that you're so close to, and they don't support you, or they don't see your vision, or they don't understand your goals and your dreams, and they can't give you that, like, oh my gosh, you're amazing, I believe in you, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. Well, how does that make you feel? It's not a good feeling. That's not a fucking nice energy, right? So you can almost just go, fuck it then, people don't believe in me. They don't think I can't do it, So that's fucked, But see, the one thing that you need to remember is that no one has your story. No one feels what you feel. No one has been through what you've been through. No one has lived inside your body when you went through your heartaches, when you went through your heartbreaks, when you went through your rejections, when you got bullied, when you were scrutinized, when you were deceived, you were manipulated, right? You were hurt, you were bullied. No one went through that. You went through it. You fucking felt it. You felt the pain. You felt all those experiences within yourself, like so much, right? And now you've decided, I'm ready to wake up, man. I'm ready to turn the page. I'm ready to take the pen back. I'm ready to take the steering wheel. I'm ready to play on the field. I'm ready to kick some goals. I'm ready to take advantage of my life. I'm taking responsibility of my life. I'm ready to show up, right? And you're expecting people to appreciate you when they haven't lived in your fucking body, right? So it's like, oh, light bulb moment right now for you to go, hang on a second, how the fuck are they supposed to know, or how are they supposed to support me when they don't even feel what I feel? They haven't been through what I've been through. I can't expect shit. Don't expect people to support you. If you want someone to support you, I'm fucking supporting you. I believe in you. I don't give a fuck what you want to achieve in your life, but if you want to achieve something powerful, amazing, something that's never been done before, you want to achieve something that's fucking impossible for most people to think that it can happen, I fucking believe in you. Because I believe that everything is fucking possible. There's nothing that's impossible. So this is where you got to realize that people aren't going to support you, man. It's fucking scary to think that you could achieve something that other people have never achieved before. And that's where my freedom came from, because I was like, damn, I don't need anyone's approval. You know, I just need my own approval. I just need me. I just need me to believe in me. I just need me to love me more. I just need me to respect me more. I just need me to have self-care. I just need me to fucking validate me. I just need me to say yes to me. And that's exactly what you need to do for yourself, is to say yes to yourself, is to say, hey, man, I don't need my parents to say yes to me or to tell me that I'm good enough, or my sisters or my brothers or my friends, you know? And that's why this journey of like success and transformation and becoming a better version of yourself and growth is so hard for so many people, because there is separation anxiety from this old life, from these emotional connections and friendships and people in your life that you've lived with for so many years that you're attached to, because we're emotional beings, and we thrive in being connected. You know, being a part of community, being a part of family, being a part of that which we've invested time into, and the separation of that, because you want to grow and become a better version, you want to step into your power and live your dreams, and you have to let go. That hurts. So many of us will sacrifice our dream and our goal and that next level for what we've just lived and known all our life. So we go, well, you know, I'll just stay here because it's comfortable, and at least I've still got my friends and blah, blah, blah. And this is how it is. And it's just like, yeah, but are you fulfilled? Do you feel content? Is it going to make you happy? And that's up to you to decide, because you're not here for a long time. You want to make your time here a good time. You know, as the years continue to tick over, to trickle over, like one day at a time, it's just, the years go quick, man. It's already been 6 years since I started this journey. It's like, boom, podcast is more than 4 years old now. How? Time, you know, use the time or lose the time. You can't go and buy the time back, man. So, you know, and that's why I keep saying, like, some of us just have to learn the hard way. We have to keep going and going and going and going and going and going until you fucking hurt enough. And then you go, oh shit, need to change. Or you can wake up now and go, you know what? I'm not going down that road. I'm not going to go for the next fucking 2 years being in my own way, doing the fucking shit that I think is going to eventually change, because no one's going to change your life for you. You know, sometimes we think that other people are going to change eventually. Oh, they'll come around. Make an assumption. One of the 4 agreements, don't make assumptions. Oh, you know, eventually they'll come around and things will turn around and it will be all good. You know, and it's like, no, it's not going to be all good unless you fucking make it good. You know, it's called intention. It's called you being self-aware of your space, your environment, your relationships, everything that's happening in your life. In order for things to change, you have to change. Your dreams matter, man. You fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, and I know that you hear this, so I'm going to take it a bit deeper now, because like you probably see this on Instagram, TikToks and shit, and you get videos of people saying, you're enough. You matter. Like, why? Why do you matter? Why do I have the power to be able to tell you and remind you that you matter? Well, if I'm reminding you that you matter and that you're enough, but you don't feel enough and you don't feel like you matter, well, then what the fuck is the difference between me telling you that you're enough and you matter? Why do I need to tell you and remind you? How's that going to change your life? If we have a sense of not belonging, you know, we have a sense of like within ourselves, we feel separated. We feel taken advantage of. We feel like people have done us wrong. Well, then we're going to feel like we're not enough. If you feel like you've been abandoned and people have not loved you and you haven't received any love growing up, for example, you're going to feel neglected. So there's going to be a void within yourself that you're going to feel. And so all of a sudden, someone's going to say to you, you're enough, when you've never, ever been told that. You've never felt that within yourself. And so I'm reminding you, but the bigger appreciation for why it's powerful when you hear someone say that you matter and that you're enough is because the only way that someone can actually say that is because they've been through that specific journey. And that's why I'm saying that you're enough and that you matter, because I can't give what I don't have. Like, just much like unconditional self-love, unconditional love for myself, I can't love someone else until I love myself, because otherwise I'm coming from a place of need. I'm coming from a place of neediness and lack because I don't have love within myself. So I need that person in my life to make me feel like I'm enough now because they love me. There's a big difference there. So now I'm coming from a place of unconditional love because I've built a loving relationship with myself. Okay. And I've fueled myself with that, with self-appreciation, self-care, self-respect, self-trust. Everything starts with the self. So I love me so much now. Now I'm able to stand in my power. Now I know myself that I'm enough. I know that I matter. I'm important. I'm important to myself. But I don't need to be important to you. If you think I'm not important, and someone says, oh, you're not important, good. I don't give a fuck if I'm not important to you. I'm important to myself. My future's important. My life is important. My dreams are important. My goals are important. It's about me, not about somebody else saying, oh, you're not enough, Luke. Fuck off. I'm the one living my life, not you. So why is it powerful if I say to you, you matter? Because for years I felt like I didn't. For years I felt like I wasn't enough. And what did I do? I went through a journey and turned my whole fucking life around. So I can give what I have because I went through it. And now I can share it with you because I fucking went through that shit. And if I went through it and I changed my life and I fucking turned it all around, then you can do it as well. And so my purpose is just to be a light, just to be a vessel of love and positive energy to help you realize that you can also change your life around. Is this episode fucking off the chains or what? If you're loving this episode, do yourself a huge favor. Click the share button, share it with 5 friends, okay? And spread more freaking good energy out there. Spread this to your friends. Spread this to people who you know need inspiration and motivation, and help them become self-aware of what they're doing wrong in their life. And this is how we change the world, okay? But guys, it has been an honor to spend some more time with you. Please don't give up on yourself. Follow your dreams, man. They know the way. Everything you want is on the other side of action. And I can't wait for 2024, for the momentum to build, because I'm already feeling powerful. I'm already feeling it. And I know that, 2024 is such a huge year. There's so much more. 2023, as I said this in 2022, I was like, 2022 was a build up. It was a warm up. Yeah, 2023, I'm going to smash it. I smashed it. And now 2024 is another level. So there's going to be so much that's going to be happening. I can't wait to share with you the next upcoming Unlock Your Greatness live events that I'm going to be hosting and creating. I can't wait to share with you our next live events that I'm going to be doing overseas in different countries. There's going to be a lot that's happening. I'm very excited to continue to grow and to continue to create more opportunities where I can connect with you guys in person, because that's something that I absolutely love. Meeting people and hearing your stories and being able to meet you in person is definitely so amazing. I've met so many of my clients at the events that I've been doing. I know my virtual group coaching and even my private clients that I work with online is amazing. But when I see you guys come to the events and I get to meet you in person and spend time with you and talk and hear your stories and give you a hug and shit, man, that's what life is about, man. It's that physical connection. So absolutely love that. And also, I will put the link in the description below for our upcoming Superpower Mastermind retreat in North Carolina at the end of September. So I will have the link there so that you can get yourself prepared for that retreat, because that retreat is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I can't wait to meet you guys there as well in North Carolina. In the Boone Mountains at the Art of Living Retreat Center. That's going to be something you do not want to miss. But anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Do me a favor. Make sure you leave me a 5-star rating and a review on the Apple Podcast platform and on Spotify. And if you're watching on YouTube, do yourself a huge favor and make sure that you hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button, and so that you hit that notification bell as well, so that you get reminded every time a new episode is dropped. I love you guys. Don't give up. I'm always cheering for you guys. I'm not going to quit. I love what I do. And I know that you have so much greatness within you. And if you just keep listening to this podcast, there's so much more that's going to happen in your life as you keep moving forward every single day. Okay. So for now, never give up. Keep pushing forward. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If you're ready to grow and reach your full potential and find inner peace, send me a DM that says, I want inner peace, and I'll send you the next steps. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to. When you change your mind, you change your whole life. So don't hesitate and send that DM over to me. Myself and my team can't wait to meet you and witness your transformation in full glory. See you next week.